5 games that should have gotten a sequel but never did. Part 1. Number 1 is Need for Speed Carbon. Now, the general consensus would say that the greatest Need for Speed game of all time is Need for Speed Underground 2, and I'd be inclined to agree with you. But if any game throughout that series deserved a sequel, a proper sequel, it's this one. Why they didn't make Need for Speed Carbon 2, I will never know. I mean, come on. The soundtrack was great. The graphics at the time were damn near perfect because it came out for the 6th generation consoles, PS3 and Xbox 360. And the car customization, top notch. You can't really get any better than that. And the story mode was pretty damn good too. Why they didn't make Carbon 2, I don't know, but it should have been made. Number 2 is Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Now, I know everybody loves a nice open world game where you can just run around, do whatever the hell, causing all kinds of damage and destruction. And guess what? You get to do it in the hands of the Incredible Hulk. And the story mode of this game is pretty good too. Even though it's kind of short, you could beat it in anywhere between 4 to 6 hours. But I'm pretty sure that most people did the side missions and they just went around causing all kinds of rampages, the Incredible Hulk. Now, a lot of people say that a game like this doesn't necessarily need a sequel because they're like, well, if this game was damn near perfect, how do you top it? Simple. Update and upgrade the graphics, tweak the gameplay just a little bit because sometimes it was a little bit glitchy. Also, tweak the story mode a little bit and have more interaction with some of the Avengers characters. And that's pretty much it. Number 3 is The Bouncer. Now, this game holds a special place in my heart because it's one of the very first games that I got on the PS2 console when it came out. This was a nice little 3D side-scrolling beat-em-up kind of game. And you will like the story too, especially if you're into the whole Squaresoft, Square Enix kind of thing. Especially with the main characters, Sion, Volt, and Co. The story was pretty damn good. The character customization as far as their move set and their attributes got pretty deep. And they had a nice little versus mode that you can play once you were done with the main story. Number 4, Custom Robo. Now, me personally, I'm a sucker for arcade kind of games, especially ones that have giant robots that you can customize. I was waiting 10, 15 years for a Custom Robo 2. And guess what? The Wii came out, never came out. Wii U came out, never came out. The Switch came out. Still no Custom Robo sequel. And to me, this is a nice little throwback to that arcade game, Virtual On, for those who remember that. Now, I would love to see this game get a proper sequel or just a complete remake and overhaul. All you gotta do is just tweak the graphics, update the story mode a little bit, and also make the online versus mode very, very deep. You can challenge players from across the world, and you can challenge them for different parts and customizations. That'd be dope. And last but not least, Ready to Rumble Boxing. I have no idea why they did not make Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 3. Now, for this time, I love those over-the-top kind of sports games like NFL Blitz, NBA Street, etc., etc. And I don't know why they didn't, because guess what? It's got the fan support behind it. I love the fighting system and everything that you could do with it. But I don't know. Maybe the reason why they didn't continue the series is because they felt like this would have been outdated for the time. But yes, definitely. These are 5 games that should have been made a sequel. Let me know which ones I left out.